I am not sent but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel. Revelations 13:9 and 10. If any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here's the patience of and the faith of the saints. Man, you're supposed to wait for this and be ready for this, man. Patience to be able to get revenge, man. Alright, in Matthew 25, 31, 34, and 41. Well, let me go down here. It says, when the Son of Man shall come in his glory, so that's a future prophecy, and all the holy angels with him, then shall he sit upon the throne of his glory. And before him shall be gathered all nations, and he shall separate them one from another. Meaning, now, if we were all supposed to be one person, put the hand in hand and go with the Lord, why is he going to separate one from another? As a shepherd divideth his sheep from the goats, and he shall set the sheep on his right hand, but the goats on his left. Then shall the king say unto them on his right hand, come ye, blessed of my Father, inherit the kingdom prepared for you from the foundation of the world. Now, if you also read in the Apocrypha, when Ezra was complaining to the Lord, he was saying that the world was made for Israel's sake. If a brother could put that scripture up, one of the Lord's elect, what? The world was made for Israel's sake, that Ezra said, man, in the Apocrypha. Then shall he say also unto them on the left hand, depart from me, ye cursed, into everlasting fire, prepare for the devil and his angels, man. So let go of this Egyptology, man, and all this other crap, man, and wake up, Israel. What did the Lord say? Go not unto the way of the Gentile, and into any city of the Samaritans enter ye not, but go rather to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. Now what this say? The 10 lost tribes of Israel found. They know themselves who the Israelites are. Now this is very important here. This is all, you can go to 2nd Ezra and you'll get it. You'll get an understanding what the 10 tribes when they left. These are the 10 tribes that in the days of King Hosea were carried away from their own land into captivity, whom Shala, Messiah, king of Assyria, made captives and carried beyond the river. But they formed this plan among themselves to leave the heathen population and go to a more distant region, so that there perhaps they might keep the statutes which they had not kept in their own country. So they left using the Euphrates River to where? Arsareth, which is America. So that's why the Native Americans came here. The so-called Puerto Ricans went to Puerto Rico, Jamaicans went to Jamaica, all around the Caribbean islands and America. The Israelites came so they could serve the Lord and get away from the captivity and craziness that was going down in our homeland. So, and here's the migration. So Hispanics, Native Americans, they are Israelites, man. They're our brothers, man. Again, go check out 2nd Ezra, brothers. It's right there, man. And also, when I'm talking about Deuteronomy 28, again, with this Judaism crap, with this fake Jew here. Alright, now, this brother, I had to give him some props, man. This brother did a Black History. And it says, the true Israelites revealed. You can go to this website and get he did a great in-depth information on this, man. There's many pages, so he did a couple, but he broke down the Bible, how it matches perfectly with the Bible. Yeah, tribe of Judah in captivity, and look, paintings of Israelites, same people. Look at that. That's beautiful, man. That's us, man. And look at this Israelite he's whipped. Look at the back, man. So brothers and sisters, check out that webpage. He got a lot of good information here. And to prove to you that they know who we are, and it's a conspiracy, just like King David said in Psalms 83rd chapter. What that say? Rockefeller Museum in Jerusalem. Now, what's in the Rockefeller Museum? It says Catholic priests examine Dead Sea Scrolls at Rockefeller Museum. Not just that, all the other nations that are with the Illuminati are involved in keeping us from knowing that we're Israelites. And the History Channel did a show called The 10 Tribes of Israel. It was really 12, but they were searching. They know who the other tribes are, but they were searching. And what one of the guys, the scholar, said, he didn't understand, because as soon as you go hunt for information and mention the word Israelite, everybody goes crazy and tries to hide and gets upset. And he said he never understood why the governments of all these different countries get upset as soon as you mention the word Israelite, because they know the Israelite men will be given supernatural power to take this place over, man. Supernatural, spiritual power from the Lord in a short period of time. So you have to understand why they're dead set on destroying us, because they know what's going to happen. And many of our forefathers tried to destroy Edomites because they knew the prophecy from Deuteronomy. That's why the Lord said not to hate them, because we wanted to take them out before they get in power. King David was jacking them up, and other kings of Israel tried to jack the Edomites up to save us from going through what we're supposed to go through. But we had to go through it because of our disobedience. And it says what? 5 main reasons for founding the state of Israel. Stop the world from calling the Pope the Antichrist. Convert the Arab world to Rome. Control Mideast oil reserves. Open the Arab market to Rockefeller booze. And lend money to the Arabs in order to destroy them. And to prove to you also, these are bookends. Now I want you to pan in real close, and so you can see the bottom. You can see where it was made in. It was made in Israel. Bookends made in Israel. You see Israel, right? Now let's turn them around and see what it says on the front. Made in Israel. And what does it say? Tribes of Israel. They know exactly who we are. Tribes of Israel, brothers and sisters. They know who we are. It's time for us to know. Peace and blessings, man, to Israel. Shalom.